My stories may seem random, but there's a method to my ADHD-induced madness. This particular thought took root while I was visiting a small zoo park in Lille, France. As I strolled along a path in this charming city zoo, I couldn't help but notice the pelican exhibit. There were 5 pelicans, each with their long beaks and gracefully expansive wingspans. Interestingly, there was no cage or ceiling blocking the sky, only a perimeter fence. But then I wondered, can't pelicans fly? Why would they choose to remain within this restrictive, man-made habitat? Perhaps it's the consistent care and food they receive, creating a sense of loyalty to this place. However, there didn't seem to be any additional incentives for them to stay, apart from the provision of food. It reminded me of the ducks I often see gathering around the same local pond near my house, hoping for handouts of breadcrumbs. However, this situation felt different. The pelicans would surely consider their freedom worth more than a convenient food source. So, I continued to ponder. Why would they stay? A subsequent hypothesis formed in my mind, suggesting that the captors had taken measures to regulate their movements. The magnificent wings of these birds appeared perfectly suited for soaring through the sky, yet they remained dormant, showing no signs of flight. Upon closer examination, I noticed an unnatural gap in the wing structure of one of the pelicans. It seemed that the bone structure and muscle tissue had been clipped, deliberately impairing the bird's extraordinary ability to fly. Is that morally questionable, or is it downright disturbing? To sever the most physically remarkable aspect of an animal's being, simply so that we can observe it, seems at the very least ethically questionable. I couldn't help but wonder if they clipped the wings of these birds at birth, or when they were fully grown. A friend mentioned that the wings grow back, which means the clipping must be performed periodically, a form of frequent mutilation. It strikes me as reminiscent of a concentration camp, where in the past, people of the Nazi political party viewed such camps as normal. Perhaps one day, people will look back at zoos and recognize the disturbing actions we took in the pursuit of profit. If our civilization endures long enough, I believe morality will eventually catch up. Consider the Colosseums of ancient times, where the elite enjoyed watching poor individuals fight one another to the death for entertainment. Today we witness similar exploitation as we consume reality TV shows featuring individuals from disadvantaged backgrounds, essentially commodifying their lives. This includes shows like Toddlers and Tiaras, and our obsession with Instagram models, as well as our acceptance of zoos. This trajectory of observation, exploitation, and subsequent monetization can be observed in various aspects of life. If morality were to catch up to societal development, instead of squabbling with each other about semantics, could we become a rational global population that unites with one another to lessen the commodification of living beings? Would we be able to take down the curtains that blind us from seeing the separation of prisons and zoos?